Hey guys, this is MA4 and for today's video I will be giving my review of the Dustline DLC and its new features from Rainbow Six Siege. So let's get to it. Just like the Black Ice DLC, the Dustline DLC offers two new operators from the US Navy SEALs called Blackbeard and Valkyrie, as well as a new map called Boulder. So let's talk about the new operators first. I have to say the new operators did not disappoint and has been fun to play with, especially Blackbeard. Both operators offer different type of gameplay because of their abilities, such as Blackbeard can equip a transparent shield in front of his weapons for the attacking team and Valkyrie can place 4 extra cameras for the defending team. Their abilities as well as their new weapons such as Blackbeard's MK17 and Valkyrie's MPX are more useful and powerful compared to the previous DLC operators such as Buck. So Blackbeard and Valkyrie is a must pick for your team. As for the map, since the release of the DLC, I have only played it once due to the poor map rotation. But looking at it in a custom match, the map itself is pretty small. The building has 2 floors and few rooms each, which makes the gunfights and gameplay faster instead of having a slow gameplay approach. Considering the map being small, you can still flank enemies by using multiple rooms around the map and taking advantage of its extra destructibility. Overall, the map in general looks good and feels good. The Dustline DLC also features new weapon skins and headgears for each operators, as well as new charms that hangs on the side of the weapon. These new features, especially the weapon skins that can only be bought by R6 credits, can now be bought by Renown, which is good since the game has been out for months and I'm sure that some of you have saved so many Renown during that time. Now you can finally spend those Renowns on these new features and visually they look really good too. Another feature that they've introduced is to be able to change your operator's loadout between the rounds. This feature should have been in the game when released, but it's better late than never. This feature doesn't really affect the gameplay that much because of the lack of weapon customization, and players normally opt for their personal preferences of weapon loadout before they search for a game. Although this feature is still nice to use between the rounds, if your gameplay is not working well for you, you're still able to change your weapon loadout to find out what suits your gameplay in the next round. The final feature of the DLC is the winning team showcase, which shows the MVP as well as the whole winning team at the end of the game. This feature looks visually cool and reminds me of a similar feature in Overwatch. The game has also gone through a lot of changes in game balancing with the DLC. The patch notes are in the description if you want to check them out. That's about it for this review. The Dustline DLC is a very good DLC that offers good and better content with more features compared to the Black Ice DLC, making the game feel refreshing again. There isn't anything negative about the DLC except the debate whether Blackbeard is too strong. For me, I think he's slightly strong but still has a weakness like other operators. In a few days, I will be posting my guide on the new operators as well as their new weapons for next week. I hope you enjoyed this review and a feedback would be appreciated. This is MA4 and until next time. And today I'm bringing you a weapon guide of the F2 FAMAS and why I think this weapon is one of the best weapons in the game. The F2 FAMAS is a attacker's weapon that can only